you're going to walk with me on how to install Git. Click here to download the latest 2.55.04 x64 version. Now we're going to download that. Okay, next we're going to run it. Click next through every screen. Hit yes, next. Program files Git. Additional icons on the desktop, that's fine. Check daily for Git Windows updates. Add a Git profile, Git Bash. Yeah, so when people talk randomly about Git Bash and all that stuff, I'm like, what are they talking about? Do I want to use the Vim editor or Notepad++ as Git's default editor? I guess I'll go with the default editor. Let Git decide, override default branch. Let Git use its default branch name, currently master, for the initial branch. That's fine. That's main. Git from command line and also from third-party software, recommended. Let's hit next. Use bundled OpenSSH, sure. Use the native Windows, sure. Check out Windows style command, Unix style endings, that's fine. Minty, the default terminal for my cool. Merge, great. Git Credential Manager, use the cross-platform, fine. Enable file system caching, we'll just go with default. All right, so default on everything. Click finish the setup, and then maybe I want to launch this Git Bash. Oh, the terminal's open. So now we can do a quick little test command, git -- version in this Git terminal. It won't take a paste, so I've got to type it. Git -- version tells me the version. If I want to get back to Git Bash, I'll double click on Git Bash and boom, there we go. What if I wanted to right click and then do show more options, open Git UI? Ooh, I can create a new repository, clone an existing repository, open existing repository. And then I can open a repository there. Okay. What if I want to clone one? Source location, target directory. Source location would be, I guess, some website or maybe a local location. Looks like we've installed Git. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. I'll be installing Claude Code.